grab a drink, and join the chat. Are you living your first class life? Come chat with me.
Hey, good evening. Happy St. Patrick's Day for all of you that celebrate this lucky Irish holiday. Yeah. Anyway, happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy lucky day. Happy blessed day is what we can call it. I am here for a pop-up behind the scenes chat with some of the co-authors of the new best-selling book, First Class Life Volume 2, 10 Empowering Lessons for Creating a Life Full of Purpose, Fulfillment, and Happiness. If you've been tuned in all week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, then you know that these ladies have phenomenal stories to help you be motivated, inspired, and really transform and overcome the obstacles in your life. So hopefully you have been following along so that you can get your free digital preview today, right now. If you haven't got it already, you gotta go get it, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and bring some of the co-authors back onto the virtual stage, and we're gonna chat with them. And again, make sure that you click on one of their pages right now so that you can get your free digital preview ASAP before it is too late. All right. So welcome the ladies of First Class Life Volume 2. Hey, ladies.
Hey.
Hello.
How is everybody feeling today?
Excited.
Yes.
Absolutely pumped.
Yes. These are just a few of the ladies. There are 10 total authors in the book, and it is actually the fourth installment of the series, and it is volume 2 of book number 2. So First Class Life Volume 2, 10 Empowering Lessons for Creating a Life Full of Purpose, Fulfillment, and Happiness. If you have any questions for these authors, put it in the comments. Make sure you comment, love, share this video out, and then also let us know where you are tuned in from. Can we do that? Yeah? Awesome. So I want each of you ladies to quickly introduce yourselves. We'll just go around in a circle. First, I see Lisa. Go right ahead.
Hey, I am Lisa J. Crawford of LJC Motivations. I'm an executive coach. I help employers remember to be human beings and treat their employees right.
Nice. And Gia?
Hi, I'm Gia Lilly, life and high performance coach, all the way from the UK, as the accent dictates. And I support ambitious and high achieving men and women to lead, love, and live their best life.
Ooh.
Nice. And Lorraine?
I was going to say, Gia Lily, I want to sign up. Good Lord.
Good stuff.
Great introduction. My name is Lorraine Dyer, and I am all about moms. I help secretly frustrated and discouraged moms rediscover, prioritize, and accomplish dreams and aspirations beyond motherhood.
Yes. And just in case you missed this week's interviews with all of the lovely co-authors, I'm going to have each lady quickly summarize their chapter. So this time we'll go backwards. We'll go Lorraine, then Gia Lily, then Lisa.
Okay, I'm going to summarize my chapter without crying today. My chapter is about my journey with postpartum depression. And so basically, what I do is share my story, but I share it in a way that empowers others by providing a recipe for overcoming postpartum. So lots of juicy nuggets in there for ways to overcome what is becoming an epidemic, particularly among Black and Brown moms. And so I'm excited for you all to read it. And, it's been a pleasure to share.
Nice. Gia Lily?
My chapter is essentially about living your life with intention, because I used to be in reactive mode. I was always on the go, typical A-type personality, always on the go, on to the next thing, achieving, doing, rah, rah, rah. And I didn't really take time to slow down until something happened, which made me slow right the way down. And when you read my chapter, you'll know exactly what happened and how I had to move out of that. But really, it forced me to stop and be really intentional about the way I was creating my life. So that's what happened. That was the journey.
That's nice. My chapter is about the depth of your yes and no. As women, we are so groomed to say yes. Yes, I'll help you. Yes, I'll do this. Yes. We give our yeses out, but we say no yeses for ourselves. And we need to learn how to say no, because that's a sentence and a power word all by itself.
It absolutely is. That just goes to show, the importance of boundaries with Lisa's story, and the importance of being intentional with Gia Lily's story, and the importance of self-discipline, being willing to get the help that you need for your life with Lorraine's story. And in my chapter, I discuss the wreck that I had in 2007, where I fully recovered from being brain dead and paralyzed, and just what that means for creating the life that you desire. And I lay it all out there. And I really love this book because it provides you with reflection questions after each chapter. So even if you haven't gone through the exact same thing, if you haven't gone through a life-threatening wreck or postpartum depression or, sexual assault or any other health issue, depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, all of the things that we face throughout our life, or, those feelings of unworthiness or not being good enough, being rejected throughout your life, having a mother's worst fear that something may be wrong with your child, all of the different things that are covered in this book. Even if you can't directly connect to the experience, there is still a lesson to be learned. And so this book is going to help to facilitate that lesson and take you deeper and really transform from the inside out. So definitely make sure that you are following your favorite co-author so that you can get the details on how to get your free digital preview today only. There's only a few hours left, so you got to do it right now, okay? It's really easy. All you got to do is click on the link and click the button to check out, okay? And you will be able to get your free digital preview. And then tomorrow, you will be able to purchase your signed copy so that you can hold it in your hands, because that's where the true joy comes. And from your favorite co-author. So again, make sure that you connect with one of these ladies or one of the other 6 ladies that are part of this volume 2 book. So I would like for each of you to answer, what is the main takeaway that you would like readers to get from reading your chapter? And we'll just go back around the other way this time. Lisa, Gia Lily, and then Lorraine.
To just honor yourself enough to say yes. When we say yes to ourselves, it gives us freedom. When we say no to others, it gives us freedom. Life is very short, so we need, like Lindsay said, to set those boundaries so that we can live a first class life.
I love that, Lisa. Absolutely love that. Well, I just want to share with everyone that no matter how tough our situation seems to be, I mean, look at the last 2 years and what we've all been through collectively and the ways in which we've had to grow and overcome our obstacles. Well, the the main lesson or the main point I want to make here is that you are far more resilient than you'll ever know. And that no matter what happens, you are always in a strong place to negotiate the terms or renegotiate what's going on so that you are more empowered to move through those situations.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, dear Lily. For me, the biggest takeaway is have the courage to get help. 3 out of 5 Black and Brown women have postpartum mood disorder or some type of issue related to giving birth or situations and circumstances surrounding that. So I would just encourage to have the courage to get help because it's not uncommon. Some situations and in some different areas it may seem to be a bit taboo, but the reality of it is, there's a consequence to not getting help, and sometimes that consequence can be quite tremendous. And so take the courage, share with a family member or your doctor or whoever may be able to support you in taking the first step toward your recovery.
Nice. Now, I have another question for you, ladies. What is a piece of advice that you can give the viewers on Gia, how to increase their intentionality, Lorraine, how to increase their self-discipline, and Lisa, how to increase their ability to take action? And this time we'll go Gia, Lorraine, Lisa.
Okay. So how to be more intentional? Well, first of all, I mean, this might sound crazy and really obvious, but I'm going to go here. The way to be really intentional is like when you have so many things coming at you, you know what it's like? Social media, the demands of everybody else on your time and your energy. What you've got to do is just pause and really take stock and think of what is really being required of you. And so it really is about pausing and then asking yourself, is that thing which is demanding my attention in alignment with what I truly want in my life? That's the first step. I mean, I give some tips in the book, but I will just leave it like that.
Awesome. So I know when we talk about mental health challenges and self-discipline, medical professionals may be cringing a bit because, my husband would say, snap out of it. And if I had a measure of self-discipline that could apply to depression, I certainly would have. But where self-discipline comes in is having the courage, again, to make a decision day after day after day. It's not necessarily that you have the discipline to overcome, have the discipline to continuously and relentlessly seek help. And so that's my 2 cents.
Yeah, if I can just interject very quickly on that, because I think anybody that has suffered from depression or, true anxiety and things like that, if they were to hear like snap out of it, it's not that easy, right? There is so much more going on physiologically, mentally, emotionally, that I'm sure if they could just snap out of it, they would absolutely love to do that. So being self-disciplined to seek that external help to help us snap out of it is what, having that self-discipline is about in situations like that. So thank you for sharing.
That's perfect. Taking action. A lot of people say, oh, I want to write a book. Oh, I want to lose 20 pounds. Oh, I'm going to stop doing what I'm doing. But until you take action, write the goal down, you take some action steps to achieve the goal, it's just going to be something on the paper that you're going to tuck over here and never pick up again. So I'm a firm believer in taking action in things that mean something to me. I believe in working towards my purpose every day. I don't care if it's reading an article in a book or going on a live. I'm going to do something. Somebody go get a speech today.
Yes. If you are just tuning in, we are having a behind the scenes chat with a few of the co-authors of First Class Life Volume 2, 10 empowering lessons for creating a life full of purpose, fulfillment, and happiness. And this is definitely the book that you want to have in your toolbox, all right? So that you can stay motivated, inspired, and transformed for how to overcome the obstacles in your life, how to truly create your life full of purpose, fulfillment, and happiness. And if you're already having a great life, this is only going to take you to the next level of that great life, okay? This book is for everyone. So buy it for yourself, buy it for your friends, your family members, your coworkers, your colleagues. Everybody needs a copy of this book. And today, only a few hours left, you can get a free digital preview of this book. All you have to do is follow one of these lovely ladies that you see on your screen or you hear with your ears, or one of the other co-authors that are a part of this book, and they are all tagged in the comments. And actually, I am going to show you guys the cover of the book. Da, 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 da. So you can see it right there. This beautiful graphic. We have Angela Valadez, Aaron Allen, Gia Lilly, Kristen Michelle Young, Lorraine Dyer, Lily May, Lisa J. Crawford, Monica D. Reed, and Dr. Nikita Davis. So this is definitely the book that you want to make sure that you own for yourself. Here is another peek at it from a different view. Take a nice look. And what do you need to do? You need to follow your favorite co-author so that you can get your free digital preview. Only a few hours left. So make sure you do that. So let's get back into this discussion. Let me get this off of our faces. And here we are. So I just want you guys to just share a little bit more about, just the writing process of what it took, just going through your story, putting yourself back in that space, reliving the moment. What was that like for you? Whoever wants to jump in.
I'll jump in. It speechless, right?
Yeah.
So this is the second book that I've written, and with my first book, I found the process to be extremely cathartic. I got everything out that I was feeling. I closed the book, and that was it. I really did not take time to reflect on it. So in writing this book, it really took me back to that place where I had to kind of review and dig in and relive my story in a lot of ways. So it was a very emotional, difficult process, but to be 2 years out and to be able to reflect on how much I've grown and been strengthened through that process, it also served to really encourage me as well.
Nice.
That's lovely.
Wow, Lisa, that's very much like my experience too, but in the sense that mine wasn't 2 years ago, mine was over 20 years ago.
Wow.
And to be honest with you, it was such a pivotal moment in my life that when I really dug into the story and the experience and what it truly meant and how it fitted into my entire life situation now as a high performance and life coach, I was just blown away because suddenly all the pieces of the puzzle fell into place. And I realized how that particular moment in time that I wrote about was actually the starting point to my whole journey to being who I am and what I do today. So it was really powerful. And on top of that, because it was such an emotional experience, it was so visceral that I started having the symptoms again. Literally, my body was reliving the experience. So that was pretty tough going. It looks like I hadn't quite finished processing everything. So it was a healing process for me as well.
That's important that you actually brought that up, because one thing I want to note to all the viewers is that sometimes or oftentimes when we are reliving our traumatic experiences, we are re-traumatizing our bodies all over again. So that's why it's so important to heal the things that we've been through in our past, especially those negative experiences, because every time we replay it, we are feeling those emotions all over again. And so it's important for us to be able to grow and improve and, move to that next level, that we address everything that needs to be addressed from the situations that we've been through and the life experiences that we've had. So thank you for sharing that. Lisa?
So for me, I had not really thought about my topic as in certain ways. I wanted to leap into yes, but then I was like, maybe not. I was having all these emotions, but I'm thankful that I said yes and I moved forward with it because I had been one of those, what you call them, a yes man. How many of us, we've been there, a yes man, I was a yes woman. And so just to put it on paper and not just talk about it. I've never written this story before. Um, it was amazing for me because it gave me strength from my own story. And so it helped me to really work through some things and things that I was doing that I'm doing now, what needs to go away and what needs to stay. And so I'm so thankful that I was included in this story, in this book.
We are definitely thankful to have you, each and every one of you. If you have not gotten the point yet, all of these ladies have phenomenal stories and they've worked hard over the past few months, and they have been transparent and vulnerable in sharing their journeys with you so that you can overcome any obstacles that may be similar in theme or maybe even similar in the exact experience. Either way, there's a lesson to be learned from each and every chapter. And how are you going to learn those lessons? How are you going to grow and improve? You are going to follow your favorite co-authors so that you can get details on how to get your free digital preview. Only a few hours left. It's already blasted all over everybody's page. So just pick one and click it and do what you got to do, okay? So I know I just showed y'all the visual of the book cover, the picture, but I really need to show y'all this video, okay? So take a look at this. I just love watching that trailer each and every time, okay? Each and every time.
That trailer is fire. I love
Yes. How did you ladies feel seeing that for the first time this morning?
That was my first time seeing it. I must have missed I must have missed it this morning. So that was amazing. I absolutely love it. And I was on the edge of my seat waiting to see the next author and what their topic was as well. So that was super cool.
Nice. Let's get back. So, ladies, I'm not going to keep you long. I know it's been a long, long day as we are on our bestseller campaign today. And so, again, make sure that you follow your favorite co-authors so that you can get your free digital preview. There's only a few hours left, so don't waste any more time. As soon as this live is over in a few minutes, go to an author's page and do what you need to do. Okay, I'm not gonna keep telling you. Yes, I am gonna keep telling you so that you don't forget to do it. And then make sure that you stay connected so that you can purchase your signed copy from the author of your choice tomorrow. So make sure you do what needs to be done. All right, I'm getting on you. I'm getting on you. So, ladies, what is one final piece of advice that you would like to share with the viewers today?
I'll jump in again. So, one final piece of advice. I know that I've been pounding into the ground. Get help, get help, get help, because it's so important and essential. But once you've gotten the help, reach back and help someone else. You
Yes.
know, the story that I've written is all about empowerment. I mean, you really cannot sufficiently do so without having had the experience. So once you have an experience, you're qualified, regardless of your education, your background, you know, whatever other things that may seem important to others. If you have experienced postpartum depression, you're qualified to reach back and help another mom to come out of it successfully.
Gia, you want me to go? Are you gonna go? Oh, I missed. So I would like to say, just say yes to you. You matter. Your purpose matters. Somebody is waiting on you to provide the information that you holding inside. Just say yes to you. Have your boundaries, but take a leap. Your leap of faith, God will provide a net on the way. So just say yes and take a leap.
You're on mute, Gia.
Let's start again. Okay. So, what I would say is you don't have to do life alone. Now, those of us who are high achievers, we like to do it all. We think we're unicorns and, you know, we're brilliant at everything. Please include your family, your friends, your loved ones, because they want to be a part of the process. And one thing you'll find in my story as well that you may resonate with or you may need is to make sure that you have the right people behind you to ensure your success in whatever area of your life you're seeking it in.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
That's good. That's good because, none of us can really do it alone as much as we like to think that we can do it alone. And my heart always breaks for those people that feel like they truly are alone and that they have to do it alone. And if you find that you don't have the friends or the family immediately around you to support you, then that means you're going to have to make yourself uncomfortable and go out and find those friends and those families that you are wanting, that's going to help you elevate and help you grow and be supportive because sometimes we don't have the strength to do the things that we need to do, and that's when the people that we're connected to can pour into us until we can regain that strength, just like we are supposed to pour into others, especially when they're having their moments where they don't have the strength to pick themselves up by the bootstraps. So community is important. However, you need to seek that community, that family, those friends. Just because you weren't born into a family doesn't mean you can't create your own family. So thank you for sharing that. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Lorraine. Thank you, Gia Lily, for being here on this pop-up behind the scenes chat tonight. I want you ladies to stay put because we are going to have a little powwow at the end of this. But before we go, y'all already know what I'm about to say. Follow your favorite co-authors so that you can get details on how to get your free digital preview today, right now. All right. Only a few hours left. Make sure that you stay connected. And then tomorrow, make sure that you purchase your signed copy from the author of your choice because you're really going to want to have this book in your hands. Not only will you be able to feel the transformation, but there's something about writing something out in pencil and paper versus doing everything electronically. It actually activates the reticular activating system of our brain, and takes you on a deeper transformation. So you will have space after each chapter to reflect at a deeper level on the lesson and the insight that is to be gained from all of these phenomenal women and their journeys and their stories that they have so humbly shared with the world. So let's take another look at that trailer, and then that will be it for tonight.